Hello, welcome back to the Quirks cast, episode 2. It's currently Christmas Day, and we're filming this podcast at 11:25 at night. I'm joined today by my co-host, Shaq Tina Fu, aka Brady.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Couscous, aka Aiden.
What's up, dude?
And the familiar face, Agent Beaner, aka Brian.
What's good?
And myself, Kisher, aka Christian, even though nobody calls me by my real name. That just sounded super weird, but...
Hey, what's up, Face Kish?
Oh
What's
my
up,
god.
Chris?
Face Chris. Oh my god. Anyways, what's up? Merry Christmas, first of all. Yeah, I know it's not going to be Christmas when this is released.
This is your guys'
but...
Christmas gift from us to you. You're not getting anything else, don't ask.
An actual upload
We're
on
not
time.
making any real videos.
Yeah, an upload on time. That's like the greatest thing that we're ever able to be doing, you know?
So, like, are we ever going to get around to making actual videos, or are we just going to stick to being a podcast?
No, like, I know we have plans to do videos in the future, but we just haven't, we've been busy, so we haven't had time. And I also got another vlog I need to edit and get uploaded, so.
Yeah, if you actually paid attention to our content, great.
Oh, yeah. What content? None. There is none.
Wow. That's a lot of shade. That's a lot of shade.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how I feel about that one, Chief.
Except Kish with his hardcore series. That's actually up there in the ranks. And his Minecraft house tutorial.
Yeah, the tutorial's doing all right. It's getting relatively good views.
Go check out Face Kish, please.
Yeah, go check me out. I'll leave a link down in the description, along with everybody else's information down there.
You haven't uploaded in a week, Face Kish. I'm just kind of...
Yeah, I know, but I got new stuff, new things on the way, big things on the way. 2020's the year. It's the year of the Quirks.
Could be me. I don't think I haven't uploaded in kind of what I do.
But anyways, let's talk about Christmas, guys. Let's go around the circle, or the Kisher's crib, and let's talk about it. You know, how's everybody's Christmas? Who wants to start?
Good.
All right, ladies first.
All right, so Brian.
All right, Brian, go ahead. Face Kish.
Oh!
Got me fucked up.
No, but seriously, though, Brian, how was your Christmas, man?
It was fun.
What'd you do?
All right, go ahead.
What'd you do?
Basically hang out with the fam, you know. My uncle came, told us some. His dumbass said, "You want to go buy some weed?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I stared at him like, overall it was fun. I'm not gonna go into detail about that weed part because it was just stupid how it ended.
Yeah, I mean, you're already illegal. I don't know that you want to bust yourself even more, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, you did kind of burn my documents, so it's like it's your fault. So. Anyway, Aiden, how's your Christmas?
That was pretty cool. I didn't do any drugs.
That's a fat ass lie.
Well,
Okay, I drank a little bit, but I didn't do any
I don't
drugs.
think Aiden has access to real drugs.
Yeah, I don't. I don't.
Have you ever had an edible? Like, have you ever done that before?
No, I haven't done edibles, but I've.
Dude, first off, fucking Rice Krispies, not Rice Krispies, sorry, Fruity Pebble edibles are fucking crazy.
that is a whole tongue twister. Fruity Pebble edibles.
Fruity Pebble.
Fruity
Pebble
Pebble
edible.
edibles. That's a
It's a
whole
Fruity Pebble
bar.
edible.
Like,
Pebble
them things go hard. Like, if you're ever gonna try an edible, start with those ones. Them things go crazy.
By the
Fruity-
way,
Why can't we just casually talk about fucking drugs?
hey,
You
it's
act like
normal.
you know people like Misfits constantly talk about their experience with LSD and shit
Yeah,
like that.
I knew
like,
that
at a
name was gonna
constant
come
rate.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Can we
because guess what? Guess what we are? We are the Quirks. We're not the Misfits. We're the
Yeah.
Quirks.
Well,
We're
we're
the
just
Quirks.
quirky.
That's
If
very fair.
you guys can't tell, Brady's voice sounds 10 times different. It sounds like his balls have actually dropped.
Yeah, it sounds like I licked my own balls for dinner. Like that,
Mainly
that's what I did last night.
because Brady got an upgrade. You know, Brady, go
Does
ahead.
it actually sound good? Because it sounded like ass.
it
earlier.
sounds
better,
10 times
way
different. Like if
fucking
you
better.
listen to
Much
this
better.
and then go back and watch the podcast before this, you're gonna
Yeah,
notice.
too
a
bad I
huge
can't hear the
difference.
first one.
Like you sound like a
What?
fucking human for once.
Yeah,
I always sound like a
shit.
human.
I think the funny thing is
The
that
other one wasn't bad.
Brian has a
It was
Yeti
that
and
bad
he's
mic.
It was
Brian-
that bad.
Brian's got a blue Yeti and he still sounds like he's using a fucking headset.
Has he not
Exactly.
messed with it at all?
I don't even know. I really
Dude,
don't
what
even know.
mode
All I
do you
fuck
do? At
around,
least
all I
have it in
fuck
the
around with the
fucking-
gain. That's all I fuck around. I
Yeah,
don't really,
stop messing
Yeah.
with the gain. That's
I'm
the
not
last
messing
thing you
with
need to
it.
touch.
I'm not doing that.
That's all I've really done. I turned it into the fucking cardio mode. I turned down the gain, and that's all I've done. And
That's
all
right.
Right. Brady out here being experienced when it comes to audio quality.
Yeah, because I really know what I'm doing with voice meter. I didn't know what else there was to do. I didn't see anything to do besides dropping down the gain. So I was like, okay, I'll turn it down to negative 15.0 decibels, and here I am.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, so if you since we're talking about your microphone and stuff, do you want to go ahead and speak about how your Christmas
Oh
was
yeah.
ready?
So today's been a bit of a fucking whopper of a day. So I
Okay.
woke up at like 4 a.m. I was like, okay, my family doesn't wake up till like 8, so I'm just gonna fucking masturbate. So guess what I did? I didn't do that. I
Naturally.
went back to bed until like 6 a.m. and I woke back up because I had like I don't know what was going on.
Can I make
I
a
had, like,
statement? Can I make a statement real quick? We've been filming this podcast for 5 minutes, and masturbation's already managed to make its way into the
All
conversation.
right, whatever. Don't
I had
elaborate
the
on it.
same
Don't
exact shit
worry
on Christmas Eve. I had the same exact shit. I was like, I
Look,
can't.
look.
I'm gonna beat my dick, and then I just kind of
Last night I had the like epiphany where I was like, okay, I'm gonna speed run this. So at 10:30, I took
Oh my
NyQuil.
God.
So the moment I was done with USC, I would be done and ready to go to bed. And I passed the hell out. I was out till 4 a.m. So it clearly I didn't take enough because I didn't
Wow.
actually take some from the cup. I drank it from the bottle. Cause I was like, okay, I'll take it. I'll measure it out myself. And I was like, okay, this looks like 30 ml, whatever that is. Anyways, I wake up this morning, yada yada yada, Christmas gifts and shit. Uncle shows up at my house 7 a.m. He's like, okay, I got you 2 things, by the way. I'm like, okay, that's fucking awesome. Would you give me a Nerf gun? That's really cool. And he's like, no, actually, I got you this famous Razer brand keyboard and mouse. I was like, okay, what the hell? And then he gave me those 2. So here I am. You know, my whole desk looks like a fucking Ferris wheel right now. It's crazy shit. I haven't had RGB lighting in years. The last time I did it, I had to order a keyboard mid-game, and it arrived in 12 minutes. That shit was fucking fantastic. It was a
I was
rip-off
there.
Chinese.
It
Yeah,
was
he was there for that. It was a rip-off Chinese keyboard, and it came with a Dark Knight rip-off Batman. I still have that thing today. Anyways, we're not done yet.
His keyboard literally broke a mid game, and like he ordered it before. Like this was mid UHC, right?
Yeah, mid USC, and I ordered it, and it got there because the guy was right fucking
Before
there
you
apparently, and he
fucking
had
died.
one. I can't believe that shit. That shit was so weird to me. Anyways, open all the gifts. Good shit. Got like $100 in cash for when I'm going up to Georgia or whatever. Good shit. Get a message from my good friend Andrew Baseball 99. He's like, hey, what's your PayPal? I'm like, all right, good shit.
Cool.
What's up? Cause you know they were doing that UHC shit. You guys have played a few of them. Brian's died in every single one he's played very soon. No, actually he made it pretty far that one time and he didn't kill a single person.
Until I killed him.
He hits me up and he's like, hey, you did really good in the rank thing. So how about I send you some shit? I'm like, okay, cool. He's gonna send me like $25. He sends me $250.
Yeah,
like,
I was
okay,
gonna
good
say.
shit.
Wow.
That's fucking awesome. And so I had $250 to spare. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do with this? I'm gonna get myself some fucking clothes. So I figured out how annoying of a process it is, since I'm a 16-year-old, for me to get my PayPal balance into my bank account. There's so much shit I have to go through. So I was like, fuck that. So I ended up ordering from this. Don't order from this website. It's a website called fucking like Zulu or some shit, and they do like really cheap, quote unquote, drippy clothing. So I was like, okay, I'll order some of that. I'm not gonna lie. There's a really good chance 90% of that clothing will not fit me. I can say right now, it's not gonna fit
I
me.
thought you were gonna say
But the
will
thing
not
is-
show up.
Yeah, that too. But the problem is that $250, that was not like not well spent. It couldn't have gone anywhere else. Like there's literally nothing I can do with my PayPal balance. Nobody accepts PayPal balance because of how easy it is to do illegal carding. Like nobody accepts that shit anymore. So you have to have it like in an actual backed up by a bank now. They used to, like Amazon used to take PayPal balance. And they're like, no, stop doing that because carding is a thing. They're like, okay, we're done doing that. So I couldn't do shit with it. And since I'm 16, I would have to go through this whole fucking process, which would take like medieval times of 2 months. Like that's just unfathomable to me. And my parents were like, we're not doing that shit. I was like, okay, awesome. So I just ended up speeding on fucking Zulu. And so
Wow.
I have a really fancy desk now. Well, not a desk, but like a setup now because I got a keyboard. Listen to it real quick. I got a mouse, a Mamba Elite actually, and then
okay,
$100 in my wallet. I had $250. I'm down to 19 cents.
Oh my
God
god.
Damn, what the
I have and I have a Blue Yeti, of course, which you can hear right now, and that's really. Oh, and I got a fucking mouse bungee for free from Razer. I'm not gonna use that thing. It's also a USB hub, so I will use that. But I'm never gonna. You're never gonna catch Brady using a mouse bungee.
I use a mouse
I will
bungee.
never use that thing. I'm not doing. Nope. There's
They're
a reason me
phenomenal.
and I are different. That is
What's
right
that
there.
reason? What's
They're
that
really
reason?
good.
Nope. Go ahead.
What's
No,
the reason?
what's the
I'm-
reason?
I'm
why,
so
why are they
curious.
bad?
Because there's literally nothing it could possibly do for me. There's no reason.
Such
If I
as?
had a setup of a desk, like if I had a desk where I could fit it, okay, maybe I would embarrass myself with it. But considering I don't, I'm not gonna bother fitting it in. And
It
let me
keeps
tell
your
you, if
it keeps
looked
your
different-
cable off the table.
Yeah,
and
I
it,
get. But
it
the thing
makes
is,
it,
my cable is not on the table to begin with. I don't even have room for the cable to be there. It's on the floor right now, like wherever I need it to be.
Can I
have room for?
can I ask you a legitimate question, Brady?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you do a line of coke before we started filming this episode?
No, but I did actually just yell really loud enough to wake up the entire complex. So I'm a little bit off like adrenaline right now. And I'm just
Oh,
talking
okay.
fast to get it over with. There's no point in me talking slow. I could talk like I just ate an edible. Yeah, I could talk like this all I wanted to. Because that's not going to get anything done. Nobody wants to listen to that.
Oh my. Okay, so
Alright, you
is-
go ahead.
10
you go
minutes,
Christmas.
these past 10 minutes have been more productive than my past 3 hours. So
Exactly.
So we're gonna talk. So okay, so is that everything, Brady? Is there anything else you want to add to that?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think you
guess-
can top this, Kisher.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try because like
Good.
my
Moving
Christmas was
on.
more of like a
I
simplify.
don't give a shit
Whoa,
if I
whoa, whoa,
forget
whoa, whoa.
asking.
my
Like-
my Christmas was more of like a traditional white family oriented.
That's so funny to him because he's the one not white guy.
Oh my god.
What?
No, but I mean, I woke up, did Christmas with my mom, and then went to my girlfriend's house, did Christmas with her, and then went to my dad's afterwards, and I got a hydro flask, which I love to death, dude. This
Oh,
thing's
that's awesome.
great.
I got one of
Yeah.
those.
Oh, did you get the
Hydro
hydro
Flask
flask with couscous on it?
No,
Oh, you
I-
should
no,
have.
Oh, come on, man.
absolutely not. Yeah,
don't
well,
get
instead
white
of
folks
spending $250 on drippy clothes, you could have bought couscous merch. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Actually,
Like everywhere.
wait, does that website support? I didn't check, honestly. I don't know if it supports
Probably
it or not.
Yeah, I got an
It looks like
iPad.
a sketch website. It probably did.
I got an iPad, an Apple Pencil with it. I got
Apple Pencil.
what else did I get? Double bubble. I got a shave kit. Oh, I got a new webcam. I got
Oh,
the
did you get a ball razor?
what?
A ball razor. What else? Did I
No.
stutter?
I got a Logitech
Okay, you're just
Brio.
gonna let your balls grow?
I got a Logitech Brio, the new webcam,
Okay,
the
here we
4K
go.
one.
Logitech ball razor. Okay,
Oh,
keep
my
going.
God.
That wasn't supposed to be 920 webcam.
got like a headphone hanger, so I can hang my headphones off the side of my desk now. It's pretty great, you know. I mean,
Let me stop you right there. Is there anything you got that was like phenomenal? Like you were just like, this is like my Christmas gift. This is what I got for Christmas.
yeah,
Or was it just a lot of little shit?
the webcam and the iPad.
Not to. Okay, first off, let me take a step back. I'm not trying to demean your Christmas.
Oh,
Like,
and two G Fuel
I'm taking a
shakers.
step
Shout out
back.
G Fuel if you want to sponsor the
I'm
podcast.
not trying to do that shit. Keep going. Keep going.
No, I was just saying I got two G Fuel shakers. I got a G Fuel shirt. I got a mixer jersey. I got
Thanks,
I got a lot of good stuff. It was a good Christmas
Yeah,
for me.
just
I
a
enjoyed
lot
it.
of stuff. Nothing like huge, but a lot of stuff.
I already told you the huge thing was the webcam
Yeah,
and
the
the iPad
Logitech
stuff.
and the iPad. Aiden, what did
Yeah.
you get?
What did I get?
Mhm.
Let's see. So I got a mouse.
Yeah, of course.
I got a mouse pad.
You ordered the keyboard, right? The
Yeah,
Apex
I got
Pro.
$325, so I ordered
Good
the
shit.
Apex Pro. So now I've got another 125 to just kind of beat my dick
Do
with.
something with.
So,
Nice.
I don't know what I'm gonna order with that. Probably a longer headphone cord because this one's literally like 3 feet long, and if I crank my head more than 45 degrees, like the world falls apart and it creates a singularity.
Aiden, are you okay?
I'm vibing.
You sound a little like down. You know, the energy's a
We
little
were
low
kind of
from you.
raging in Reach earlier, so.
Reach.
Oh no, dude, I was killing it at Reach. What are you on about?
What
well.
are you on about?
I literally went like 19
We are not the
one
same.
game.
Yo, okay, I have something I want to tell you guys and talk to you about.
Mhm.
All right, so before you guys
Okay.
go haywire, viewers, before you stop
Too
listening to the podcast, TikTok. I
What
made
the
one.
fuck?
I made a TikTok. I made an account.
Why?
Uh,
Are you fucking on
listen.
drugs or what?
I made a TikTok account. It's Kisher with a 3 and 2 R's, as you know. I'll leave
Are
the
you
link
a
down in the
homosexual?
description. Listen, I made my first TikTok today. It was a lot of fun, and it came out pretty well. You know, I'm just saying.
I had
Just
a
saying.
TikTok app because this girl who I was trying to sleep with made me get it. So
Try to sleep with.
So what
like,
was the
I'm
deal?
assuming
Like,
it
oh
fails
hey, you
'cause-
download TikTok, boo, and we'll get in bed together.
yeah,
Is that how that went?
it was just kind of like she kept on bringing it up, and I just sort of felt necessary.
Bro,
so I
TikTok
downloaded
is
it.
the chick magnet. If you have TikTok, they're immediately into you, dog.
That's fucking retarded.
Well, you don't
I'll
have
look it up,
TikTok
Kisher.
and you don't have a girlfriend, so look at you.
Oh my god,
Rip.
see Kisher. Found Kisher.
I'm just
Plus it's
kidding. man.
R.I.P.
I'm just kidding, not. But oh my god, yo, 20 minutes until it's not Christmas anymore, boys. Oh my god. Did you actually just go find my TikTok and pull it up? Oh my
That
god.
was fucking fast.
Dude. All right.
It took 4.5 seconds. I followed
Listen,
you.
we don't need to do this right now on the podcast. All right. If you guys want to go check it out, there'll be a link in the description. Feel free. I just wanted to tell you guys I made one. I thought it was kind of funny. So, why not? But that's pretty much it, But I'm super excited, yo. This webcam is about to be so tough. It's got 60 FPS, 1080p, it's got 4K. Like, dude, I'm about to be making videos. I'm about to be streaming, dude. 2020 is the year to get stuff done, boys. Like, can we all agree on that? Can we all agree on that? Shut your mouth. Can we all agree that 2020 is the year of the gamer?
Yeah.
Gamers rise up, am
2005
I
is
right?
the year of the gamers.
Where
Alright,
did Brady
I'm
go? Is
serious.
Brady still in existence?
Yeah, I'm still.
He might have.
Oh, are you just like coming off your high now?
I'm just chilling. I'm just
Yeah,
listening.
definitely.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
coming
he's
out of your
coming down,
high.
he's coming down,
Yeah,
he's
he's
coming down.
definitely coming down. So let's talk about how Brady was late to the podcast since he was playing
I
games with
literally
someone else.
wasn't.
He
Like,
was
I wasn't
actually
late.
early.
We talked about 11:30 earlier, and
Yeah, we
suddenly
did
it
talk
changed
about
because
11:30,
Brian
yeah.
showed up early, and we acted like that changed everything. Like
Facts.
there are more than
Facts.
Brian in this.
Kind of did.
I literally like I saw like I messaged you and you didn't answer and I was like, yeah, he'll pull up. I'm sure he's gonna pull up. Like I've got faith in this man. And I was checking my email for something and I see Pooh Squad started streaming. I'm like, it's a multiplayer game. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's a multiplayer game. I swear to God, if motherfucking Brady is out here playing with Taylor, I'm going to have a stroke. And so I pull it up into Taylor's stream and I'm watching it for like 2.5 minutes and you're completely silent. And then all of a sudden I just hear, or something from you. And I'm like, literally, I threw a cat. Like, instantly was chatting. And now we're here.
And you got rated by Scotty last night. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah. Explain.
So, all right. So Scotty is a UHC YouTuber / Twitch streamer.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to play with this content creator who like who like stopped making content like 2 years ago. When did Doza stop? So he stopped in 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah, so he stopped in like 2017. But yeah, so they were like really fucking funny, and they like almost they practically inspired like me to kind of get into like YouTube and stuff. Like my Doza especially sort of like he inspired me to like go somewhat serious with it back in the day. And Scotty was like how Brian is like with us, where like nobody really watched his content, but he was like kind of like a key part of all the videos still.
That's
Does
facts.
that make any sense?
Brian is like a key part of everything that I do, pretty much.
But he doesn't do anything.
He just doesn't record and he doesn't make content.
Yeah, and that's exactly
like,
how Scotty was.
I'm just lazy on
And now-
editing. Period.
Yeah, and now Scotty makes his own content.
Yeah.
And he rated me last night with like 60 something viewers, I think. And it was great because they actually stayed for like 20 minutes.
Well, that's really pog.
Yeah, it was really popular. I had
I-
higher than like 45.
What
Like
were you?
half that stream.
What were you playing? The Christmas UHC?
Yeah, I was playing at Christmas UHC.
How'd you guys do in that?
I got 8 kills and then died to some guy who's like questionable in hindsight, but I also played it pretty poorly, so I could have won, but And I don't know how Brady did.
Brady, how'd you do?
I didn't get very far. I got like 11th place and died to a guy named Christmas God.
Ooh,
Yeah, that was who I died to. I
speaking
think.
of Minecraft and PvP, I really want to talk about Mineplex and how they like completely changed Hunger Games to like cracked out UHC just insane mode for Christmas.
How?
Like literally, so I was on
got diamond armor.
yeah, so I was on Mineplex the other day. I was talking to Aiden and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna play some Hunger Games, pass the time, because it's like what I like to do to kill time. And I joined into a game and I go to the middle to grab loot. There's like a diamond chestplate, a diamond set of pants, diamond boots, diamond helmet, like sharpness 3 diamond sword. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what is this? Like this has got to be hacked or an issue. Next thing you know, I turn around, everyone else around me is like full diamond gear, just diamond weapons, and they've got enchanted stuff, bows and golden apples and heal pots and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, something's going on with Mineplex Hunger Games. Like they clearly changed something. And what I found out later on is that they were doing an advent calendar, and for that day they had like completely overhauled Hunger Games and made it just OP Hunger Games. and it was insane. And I actually ended up getting a win, which is pretty cool because like each fight was like genuinely a challenge. It wasn't just like normal Hunger Games where you just wipe the floor with somebody if you've got better gear, but like this fight was like people had mushroom stews stacked, they had healing pots stacked, they had golden apples like ready to go. So like the fights were long and they were intense, and I ended up getting a win during it, which was pretty cool. I wanted to record it for the channel, but it looks like I think it's probably done now, so it's probably not going to be able to happen anymore, but still really cool. So it was a pog moment.
Yeah, that USC was really fun. Just nobody
was.
showed up except me and Goose.
Yeah, sorry.
Everybody
Things,
was like,
no,
"Yeah, I'm
it's
down
cool.
for the UHC." And
hey,
then,
I was with my girlfriend. We were watching Polar Express, and
It's okay.
you know,
I mean, it's not like everybody's seen that movie 36 times.
Polar Express is one of the best movies ever when it comes to Christmas time. It doesn't matter how many times you've seen that movie. It is the
Let me tell you
greatest movie.
something. The worst Christmas movie, I cannot stress it, is The Grinch. That movie's literally
Oh,
not
facts.
good.
Oh,
that
my
movie is
girlfriend
not
would
good.
want to
Kinda garbage.
murder you.
That's really tough. She must be born. 'Cause that
Congratulations.
shit is fucking terrible.
Bro, I think it's okay. I am not a big fan of it, but I'll watch it just if you know,
I don't know.
if it's
that's only
on.
because no.
But
I just
well, which
I
one are
can
you
get behind
talking
Polar
about? Which one are you talking about? The Grinch? Because
the
there's
fu-
like the
the
live action
one-
one, the cartoon
Yes,
one, and there's
the
the
live
animated
action.
one. Oh, so the one with Jim
live
Carrey.
action is terrible.
yeah, the one with Jim Carrey.
That's literally my girlfriend's favorite one, bro.
That's
She has terrible
worst
taste.
one in fucking existence.
I don't think
Which-
I've ever met her. I'm sure that she's a wonderful
Yeah.
person.
She
But
just likes
has
Jim Carrey.
Terrible taste in movies.
She just likes Jim Carrey. That's like her favorite actor of all time.
Hold up,
Yeah.
Let me Google Jim Carrey real fast.
Mhm.
You don't know who the fuck he is?
No, I know who he is. I just can't think of his
Oh.
face off the top of my head.
Oh,
He
well,
looks
think
like the
of
most average actor ever.
think of the
He's
mask.
One
honest-
funny
he-
motherfucker
he-
though. Not gonna lie.
He looks like a middle school gym teacher who's like flirty with all the girls.
Oh my god.
That's a yikes.
He looks like a middle school gym teacher pedophile.
Yo,
I'm
so
not-
the Mandalorian. Yo, I watched the Mandalorian.
Wait, 7 or 8? Is
Yeah,
episode
7.
8 out?
No, 8's not out yet. 8 comes
Oh,
out
oh
on
my God.
Friday.
Whew.
Bruh,
I was crying.
so good.
I wasn't crying, but
So good. Baby Yoda's the cutest. No doubt in my mind. He's okay. All right.
No, shut
Okay.
the hell up, Brian.
We're not
God
doing that,
damn.
Brian. No. No. Wrong.
It's not good content.
Wrong. Have you
Yeah,
guys
good
watched anything?
content, I'll put
Have you guys watched anything good recently? Like as far as TV
No.
shows or like movies go?
Let me think. I'm seeing the new Star Wars movie tomorrow.
No
Oh
fucking
yeah, I'm
cares.
gonna go see that Saturday.
Wow. Brian, you're
I
really
hear
aggressive
it's, like,
today.
Really okay.
I think
Uh,
Brian's aggressive because he's mad at himself for his poor financial decisions.
Good point.
Should we talk about that, Brian? You want to go ahead and talk about that? You want to tell the viewers about that that time that you made fun of me?
Talked about this last week.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I don't think we
Oh.
did. We talked about it, but not on the podcast.
What
I-
happened?
Oh, let's
Don't wanna know.
talk about it, Brian. Brian, do you
Oh,
want to
go ahead,
explain?
start
Or,
it.
oh, would you like me to explain?
Go,
Is
go
that
ahead.
okay? Okay. So basically, I was scrolling through Amazon, you know, just minding my own business, bro. Just like using my scroll wheel, my glorious Model O, like one of the greatest mice ever. And like, you know, I've come across this monitor, and it's a shoot, what is it? It's a Acer Predator. Or- oh no, AOC.
Oh,
Okay.
if it's Acer, then it's already going to be overpriced.
No, it's an AOC, and it's a 144 hertz, 1 millisecond response time, curved 27 inch, 1440p gaming monitor. And I'm like, oh dang, this looks like a good deal. Might have to cop. I sent it to Brian to get his opinion on it, and Brian's like, that is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Why would you buy that?
I just don't like the curve. Period.
And I was like, bro,
But,
what do
like-
you? I was like, bro, what do you mean? Come to find out, like a week later, I get a random text from Brian, and he's like, hey man, you know that monitor that you sent to me? Yeah, I just bought it. Okay, really? So the one that you said looked stupid and was ugly, you bought? And
Well,
he's
we
like,
changed mine, changed
he's
our
like,
heart.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
I bought it.
mean, it was kind of still, not gonna lie.
uh-huh.
You know what's really goofy to me? When my like competitive mice start bragging about how you can use like up to 16,000 DPI when no competitive player ever goes above like 1,000. Like people
Facts.
don't go that high.
No, it's for the,
Especially
it's
in
for the people with
shooters.
like baby dad who like to just slightly stare.
Yeah, because if
360.
you go above 1,600, if you slightly move your mouse, it flies.
Yeah.
That's why anybody who plays like Overwatch or like any shooter game ever, they like little DPI numbers, because then it takes big movements for big movements, small movements for small movements.
Yo, is Wendy's
Yeah.
open on Christmas?
Should
No.
be.
I tried.
Dude, I want some Wendy's nugs right now, bro.
Facts.
God, they sound
That's
so
the
good.
exact same reason I went to like, shit.
So they are
Awesome,
closed on
real.
Christmas.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
close,
closed.
they're closed.
That's a big bra moment right there.
They're open
That's-
tomorrow though. That's a big.
They are
move
open
right there.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yo,
tomorrow I gotta
shit,
go
yo.
out.
Y'all want to hit that shit for lunch?
Yeah.
Possibly it could be moves. I gotta go to Best Buy tomorrow and get a case for my iPad.
It's got to be in the arcade bet. Then let's do that in the morning. It's got to be in the morning.
in the morning. Who eats nuggets in the morning?
Okay, well, if it,
be like 11 a.m., it's not gonna be like.
oh well, I'll be at work still, so it's like, yeah. No, if we're talking about like around
You're a
12,
failure.
then yeah.
Brian out here complaining because he didn't want to stay up late for the podcast.
Damn.
Well, I
I can
kept
do-
my
I can
word,
do like
okay? You want me to fucking get off? I'll get off right now. Fuck the podcast.
Oh my god.
No.
What? You're pissing me off saying that. Jesus.
Why are you actually mad? It's just a
Come on.
joke.
Yeah, calm
I
down,
don't know. I really don't know. I'm just getting pissed off. Period.
And then you laugh.
That's so
You
sad.
follow that sentence up with a laugh.
See,
That's
look,
like the
look,
most
look.
confusing, misleading
sad.
thing.
Mom, dad, stop fighting.
That's the point.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm just
dude.
my emotions are just not correctly.
They're heightened
Just
right now.
not-
They're heightened.
I
Exactly.
just love how
Exactly.
Brady's whole like mood has just plateaued. He's just completely mellowed out.
He's just vibing at the.
But in the
moment.
beginning of the
Right,
podcast,
I'm
it was just.
chilling. Yeah, because you asked me my question, I got my answer.
You got your
Shit.
answer.
First thing we
Yeah.
heard is masturbating, which we did not expect.
I also just ate a fruity pebble animal. So that helps.
can we
I mean,
not-
that-
can we-
nah,
can we-
that has nothing to do with it. So
Can we not talk about food?
Damn.
I'm like so hungry right now. I low-key want to just quit the podcast and go get
Wait, I
food.
didn't even know you did edibles and shit.
oh, like, nah, I don't.
Nah.
Just in case.
I don't, bro.
Allegedly, Brady does.
Yeah,
edibles.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
But yeah,
It's weak as hell.
ain't nothing wrong with a good old time using some wheat. Nah.
I say that like it would kick in by now, but that shit takes like 45 minutes. So I'll be asleep by the time it kicks in.
45, yeah.
I don't know if you'll
So
be
I'll be
asleep.
sleeping good. I mean, it depends how long you guys want to record this episode for.
That is, I was thinking just an hour for this one, TBH.
I think an hour is good ever.
Yeah.
Like for literally just every episode.
I agree,
all
but last
podcasts.
time Aiden's like, oh, let's drag it out like 15 minutes.
It was about like
wasn't good.
6, but
I mean,
that's
I think last time felt pretty natural. I didn't feel like I wasn't like, oh, I gotta get off, guys. Come on, let's end it. Let's wrap it up. I got somewhere to be.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't feel
because
like
you have
that.
somewhere to be at 11:53 at night, my guy.
Exactly.
The only place I got to be after this is the pantry getting food because I'm absolutely starving.
the only place I gotta be after this is my bed. No cap.
Exactly.
You got work tomorrow or something?
I work at like 5.
Oh, no,
I'm
you good.
vibing.
Thanks.
What all are you
you're-
guys doing this week? What's the plan?
Not much.
It sounds like Brian and Aiden are working.
Yeah.
I'll probably. I know tomorrow I'm going to visit some family friends. I gotta go to Best Buy. And then that's
Oh,
pretty much
um,
what I'm doing tomorrow.
I don't really know if this will matter, but next the 28th, I'm leaving for like a week until the 5th. So if you want to
Rip.
get a podcast episode pre-recorded, we got to
Yeah,
do
we
that
have to do that.
sometime between now and Saturday.
What's
I
that
don't know
got to tonight?
I didn't-
I mean,
I mean, we can always figure it out. It's not like it's gonna be the end of the world if we're missing a member for the podcast. It happens, you know.
this week.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, we're gonna have to just keep, a couple people on while they're doing it, and then we also have some guests that are gonna be possibly coming onto the podcast soon as well. We got that in the
Yeah,
works,
I thought
which
we
is
were
gonna be,
have IFA coming on.
yeah. Well, we got to plan that out though, because he's busy today. He was streaming and stuff.
Yeah,
But we should have IFA on. If you guys aren't familiar with IFA, he's a Twitch streamer. He was kind of caught up in a little bit of controversy with TSM, and we're definitely going to be talking to him about that. I'm not sure what podcast that's going to be yet, but I've already spoken to him about it. He said he'd be down, so we're going to have him on the podcast eventually. And then maybe some other people too. But you guys supported the last podcast pretty well. Last time I checked, I think it was at like 60 something views. But it seems like you guys liked it, so you guys got to make sure you continue to support the podcast, share it around, spread it to your friends, your family, get everybody on board with the Quirks. If you're not subscribed, subscribe because we're already past 10 subscribers. So, you know, we're growing pretty rapidly. You know, got a good rate going here. But, I mean, am I going to be the only one talking? I mean,
Nah, we was just letting you go.
oh,
what
okay.
happened?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Literally just saying.
I was just plugging the channel, you know, trying to get
Let's talk about Halo Reach. Can we talk about Halo Reach?
Go ahead. What do you want to say about it?
All right, so I think that we got to get a Let's Play of it going soon, because
Like what, a campaign?
Yeah, legendary
campaign, legendary Let's Play. I think it'd be so fun. And not just legendary. We should do a legendary all skulls on, because everybody's beat Halo on legendary. It's like kind of fucking easy.
You say that like I play Halo.
You can
Damn.
beating Halo on legendary isn't beating Halo on legendary.
No, I don't think I
It's annoying, but you get there.
Yeah.
It's just tedious. It's not a challenge.
You know, we should actually do some sort of poll and try and figure out like what viewers would want to see from the Quirks as far as like gameplay and content goes.
So Christian, where
I
do you
think
stand on Halo? Like, because I haven't seen you play much of it.
Yeah, you were really into it at first, and then you
Yeah.
started doing poorly.
You
and
just
then you pulled
died.
out.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that I started doing poorly. It's just that I got bored of it. It's a game
So you just
that
don't, you don't feel for
You
it.
say that to like 90% of your goddamn games. No offense.
I don't have a problem with it. I just I got bored of it. I played it for a little bit. I had a good time, and it was fun while I did it. And then after I continued to play it, it just got repetitive, and I just
In
stopped
recent
playing.
years, but I can't think of one since I've known you. But besides Minecraft, what games have you been able to get into like consistently for an extended period of time?
That's
I
a
thought
great
Modern Warfare
question.
was going to be your catcher. That didn't happen. That happened for about a day.
Because that
Um,
game infuriates me. That game has a way of just grabbing
Fair,
my
Competitive
nipples and
games
twisting.
don't seem to be your niche. Like you seem to struggle with competitive games because
I
of your
like
mindset.
competitive games. I used to be really into Counter-Strike. I used to have a quote unquote makeshift team, and I was really into Counter-Strike. I mean, we played every night. We were playing competitively every night. Had a whole team online, and stuff like that. And I really enjoyed doing that, but that was like years ago, and I don't do that anymore. Like the only game that I could play competitively and enjoy is probably Minecraft, just because I like Hunger Games so much. It's like my favorite thing. But I mean, besides that, I did just buy a couple new games that I'm really looking forward to trying out. Like I bought the Raft. I don't know if you've heard of that. Or Raft, I think it's called, but it's
Raft. You mean the survival game?
Yeah, where you're like in the middle of the ocean and you have to survive. Like I'm looking forward to trying that out. I also just
Are you gonna
bought.
play that on your own?
No, I'm gonna stream it probably. It's gonna be a stream
Oh.
game. Yeah,
Alright.
because I definitely want to stream something like that. And then also, I got Black Ops 1 because I just used to play that growing up, and I really wanted to get it again, and it was on sale. So me and Brian picked it up on Steam, and then we got he didn't get it, but I got the DLC, the Call of the Dead DLC, because I freaking love Call of the Dead. It's like my favorite map.
I thought you played it for like 10 minutes and got like trashed, and
No, I
Stop
played it.
playing.
I played multiplayer, and I got bored of multiplayer, so I got off and started playing something else. But I haven't played Zombies yet, which I really do want to play, and I
It was
still need
fucking
to play.
Zombies is fucking fun, bro. There's no way. Like,
Well,
there's
that's
no
why I
other way to
bought
play
the
it.
that's why I bought the DLC, because Call of the Dead was like my favorite zombie map growing up, with like George and the ship and the zip lines and all that stuff. It's like my favorite.
I
But
was
like
a big fan of the one with the prison. I was a big fan of Mob of the Dead.
yeah. As far as like other games go, though, Brady, like I haven't really gotten so profusely into a game to where I sweat and I just want to get better at it. I mean, like I had a phase where I played Fortnite. Like when I was on Mixer, I played a lot of Fortnite just because it was actually kind of fun, since Chapter 2 wasn't like trash. But then even then, I got bored playing that, stopped playing that. Like I just haven't found a game right now that I can just.
Recently, I've sat down and like forced myself to get good at was Apex, but like they changed a lot about the game. I like it still, but I can't sit down and do that. Like I can play with friends, but I can't force myself to get good at it anymore. I don't have a mindset for it.
I dabbled in that.
Forced myself to get good at Halo Reach. Like I
good.
sat down and actually.
It's really, that's how you got to do it, honestly. Like if you're gonna sit there and tell yourself you're gonna be good at a game, you have to continue to play it. And if you get
have
bored,
to force yourself to play it.
You just got to push through that mindset. That's how like every comp player
and
becomes
I'm
a
getting
comp
nice
player.
with it. Like the other day, I won 2 FFAs in a.
Yeah, because you gotta. It's like I mean, you got to think about it, because it's like it's only boring because you're not doing well.
Yeah,
So
it's
as
a
soon as you
mindset,
start beating people's
Yeah.
asses, that shit's fun as
bro.
hell.
It sucks.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like progressional for it wasn't even like progressional for me. Like it
It's just a
literally
switch. It's a
I
switch.
started off I was average and then like I just woke up one day and I was
Yep.
just kind of cracked.
That's how that shit worked with Apex for me. I was shit for a really long time, and then suddenly I woke up, I was whooping people's asses.
Bro,
Yeah.
it sucks though, cause like that's how I wanted to be with Modern Warfare. Like Modern Warfare was the game that I wanted to get up
I
every day
can't. Oh my god.
and like grind. But like just the pure amount of garbage that I run into when I play that game, it just triggers me, and I just can't do it. Like I'll watch a gameplay video on YouTube, like I'll watch Dismo
Yeah.
or like, you know, Korean Savage or something like that, where they just drop nuke after nuke after nuke, and I'm like, man, if these guys can do that, then why can't I? And I get on, and then someone's running around with an Olympia, or sorry, a 7.25 and a Claymore, and I just get wrecked
Yeah.
like every 5 seconds, and it's like the most triggering thing.
That's why.
The mindset combined, like the mindset of the COD community combined with the time to kill in that game is infuriating. Because if you play any game mode where they can camp, they will.
Yep.
And the thing with COD is it's literally like they're just a bunch of idiots, because they think camping is like a good thing. They're like, no, it's a strategy, guys. It's fun.
Yeah, and they literally
it's not
said when they
fun.
released the game, they're like, yeah, we made this game so it's able to be played by all different play types, camping,
Oh,
run and gun, or like
Camping,
you know.
camping.
And yeah, so everybody literally just plays one spot and they just camp, and it's like the
Because
most
I play
annoying
this
thing.
one mode with my friend all the fucking time. The one mode we play is called Gunfight. It's a 2v2 mode.
Mhm.
And there's this map called Hill. It's just
Brian!
that map doesn't work with the color scheme because you can't
It's
fucking
so
see
fucking
people. You can't
stupid.
see people. You literally can't see them. You can't see them until you're already dead. That shit is
Me
there's no
and
skill in that.
Brian, we hate that
It's
map.
like it's
no
like
one
fucking
likes that
Vietnam with
map.
that shit. They hide in the fucking grass.
Dang.
It's so
If
stupid.
you like Hill, you have a problem. That map should be removed from the game. Nobody likes Hill. The map sucks. It's literally trash. The layout's terrible, and you cannot see anything on there. So people
That
just
shit
sit there
is,
and
like,
camp.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
It's
and there's
terrible.
a couple of really garbage maps on Halo Reaches.
What are some games
Both.
you guys like as the Quirks, competitive games? I mean, you guys would want to get into.
I mean,
Apex.
all of us play Minecraft.
Apex. I dabbled in
I
Apex
don't-
when
I
it like
don't
first
Apex.
dropped, but like
How long
I
did
never
you
got the
play
full
Apex?
experience.
Because the way you made it sound like you played it for 4 games.
Yeah, I did. I just was not into it. Like it just wasn't for me.
Yeah, same here. I tried. It was
I mean, I
just-
played it like a
Is
couple
it-
times
is
and I
what-
liked it, but I stopped getting into it as well and ended up uninstalling it.
Because the very first time I played it, okay, when it first came out on Xbox, I played it for 3 games, couldn't see it on my TV, never played it again until April. And then my friend was like, dog, you got to play this shit. And I did. And then I became a beast at it for like a month, and then I quit again.
I don't really know like what kind of competitive games are out there for us to get into.
I can't
though.
do CS:GO. I can't do that shit. I can't.
I
get into that
agree.
fucking
I
game.
agree.
can't.
I-
It's not the worst. in
CS:GO
me.
takes time to get into, and it's like
It's
I
not the game for me. I don't like
Yeah.
how it feels. It's not.
I
It's
agree.
so weirdly paced. I can't get into that shit.
I really wish that
So
there
many
was
other
like
games out there.
I wish there was like hockey on PC, but there's
Stop
not.
it.
I
Well,
absolutely
NHL.
I freaking love NHL. That's like my favorite console game to play. Like just to kick back and play it. Like if actually that's
Oh, yeah.
to answer your question, Brady, like if there's any other game I'd play besides Minecraft, NHL. I freaking love it. I can
So
get on there and
sports,
play it.
Like you prefer? What's your like niche with competitive games? Is it FPS games or like what is it?
I guess. I mean, I don't. As far as like quote unquote competitive goes, I just don't really have a game at the moment that I'm
How do you
that I'd
guys-
consider myself competitive in.
Yeah.
In what?
What were you saying,
I'm
Aiden?
Crunker at this point. I'll see any of y'all on Crunker.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you don't
I
want
was-
that. You don't want that.
As
I
a
grinded that shit for just a little bit.
You
and
don't
I
want
got
that.
Nice with the op.
You don't want it.
as a what's it called? I can't. Sorry. As a genre, how do you guys feel about battle royale? Like as a 'cause, like, whenever
Oversaturated.
I got
It's
into it-
oversaturated. It's
Oh.
No,
oversaturated.
no, but I mean, as a not like a oh how many games like how many battle, but like as when you play the game, how do you feel about battle royale style? Like you'd
I
want
have
you
a
die, you're out.
weird-
Like how do you feel about
I,
that?
I have a weird like dilemma or like a weird like thing with battle royale. This is
Love-hate
the craziest thing.
relationship.
No, this is like the craziest thing for me. I realized this a while ago. When I play Hunger Games, which is pretty much battle royale in Minecraft, I'm never nervous. I can sit there and charge anybody that has better gear than me. I can sit there and go after whoever I want to, full confidence. Even if I die, I'm still like, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Any other FPS game, or sorry, battle royale game like PUBG or Fortnite, I play so conservatively. Like I hide. I don't want to interact with anybody. I want to wait till it's like the last 4, the last 2 to actually show myself. But like Minecraft, that never happens. Any other game, I'm scared. And it's the weirdest thing. Like I get myself so worked up in a BR game other than Hunger Games. Like if I'm playing like PUBG, I will literally I'll shake a little bit. If it's like top 4, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so scared. And I'll get killed because I'm so nervous. But like Minecraft, nah. I'll just run and gun, go after whoever I want to, and that's typically how I win most of my games. It's the weirdest thing. Weirdest thing. I don't know. Beats me.
I feel like Battle Royale spoiled me. Because whenever I got really into Apex, like when I tell you I put like hours into that shit, like I was grinding that shit nonstop. Like that was my game for a while.
Yeah.
And I started going back into, I tried to play Call of Duty. I fucking couldn't because it felt so weird. Like Apex's pace, like Battle Royale's pace, it's so rewarding when you kill someone and you know they're out. Like you know they're gone.
Yeah.
And it's not like UHC where you have to put an hour into getting gear and then you die instantly. No, it's like you die, you can go play again.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, man, that's the one thing that sucks about UHC, and that's why UHC is such a fun game mode. Because it's the same. Like, I wish that they had the battle royale sized UHC meetup.
Yeah.
I think that's the cool thing.
And that's what the Hypixel battle royale was originally. It was like 100 players, and like it was like a 100 player Hunger Games.
Yeah.
That would be so fun. I would love to see something like that.
It was so much fun, but it was just so poorly executed.
Yeah.
It
We
was
whooped ass in that for a while. Like, we
remember when I 5v1'd in the Gloom?
You killed Hypixel? You remember that? You killed Hypixel?
Yeah, I killed Hypixel.
Yo, I've actually thought about trying to set up like a small MC tournament, like if all of us did it. If we like set it up within our Discord, like the prize could be like a Steam card or like a gift card of some sort for like $25.
Over what game mode though? Like Hunger Games or
yeah, what? like Hunger Games. It'd be fun to have like people from the Discord and just, you know, or anyone that wanted to try for that matter. Just
Hunger Games, when it comes to as a competitive game, I know UAC isn't much. It's different in a different way, but like with Hunger Games, it's so RNG based. It's like Fortnite. Like you could drop down and get nothing. Or you could find chests that have nothing, and somebody gets half iron and whoops your ass.
I've had plenty of times where that's happened to me. Like that happened to me when I was actually playing in the Minecraft Saturdays beta. Like when we were testing the server, I remember I dropped in and like this guy got like full iron gear and an iron sword, and I got a wooden axe with no armor. And this man just obliterated me off spawn, and I was pissed because I was like, bro, this is so bull. Like I have no chance to defend myself, bro. Like what? And I hate when that happens, but like Mineplex is actually pretty good about that. Most of the time when you drop in on Mineplex, you get good gear right off the rip, and you're able to defend yourself. I think that's the cool part about that. But I mean, yeah, I agree with that statement for sure. I prefer like back to the BR kind of topic. If we were to choose, I would prefer more of a fast-paced BR where you drop in, you pick up loot immediately, and you're just into the action. Like I think that's like the more fun play type for me. Like, I don't mind UHC because UHC is a little bit slower considering you have to get your own gear then fight. I don't mind that since it's Minecraft, but like when it comes to Apex, I like how fast-paced Apex is. You just drop in, you loot up, and you're going into it. Like that's.
When was the last time you played Apex?
Months ago. I really wanted to try the solos because that's the one thing I was super amped about was being able to play on my own. I hated that you had to play with a squad. That pissed me off. I didn't like that at all. Because I just wanted to play by myself, but you had to play with a full squad the whole time, and that was annoying.
Yeah, that shit has always been weird to me. I wish they would just make it permanent. But
what's it like now? What are the like game modes now?
They added the worst thing you could do to a battle royale: skill-based matchmaking. That doesn't belong in battle royale. Because think about it this way: people love to argue this argument. Say you're a dad with kids, 9-to-5 job. You come home every day. You decide, hey, you know, I'm gonna talk to my wife for a little bit. At 7 o'clock, you're gonna play Apex Legends. Your ass of the game, right? Yeah. You don't deserve to get a win because you don't play it enough. But their logic is, hey, I'm not good at the game. Let me get easy wins. So what it does is it forces. Because think if you can get easy wins when you're terrible, what's the point in getting better? There's no point in ever improving. So. The argument against it. At first, I was on the side of the easy wins because I wanted easy wins, and then I got good at the game, and I realized it punishes you for getting good at the game now because you have to go against people who are equally as good as you, and no matter what level you're like, if you are a god at the game, it doesn't matter if you're fighting a bunch of clones of yourself. You have to sweat your ass off to get anything done. But like it used to be how it should be, where if you got good at the game, you felt good because you could whoop people's ass. You were allowed to go and whoop people's ass, and you felt like you were good at the game. Now you can't tell. You don't know if you're good at the game unless you're like a legend. Like there's some people who are absolutely fucking cracked at the game. Like obviously they're gonna still whoop ass.
Do you mean an Apex legend?
Yeah, exactly. It's not a bad game at all. If
The
you're new to
opportunity
game,
presented
it would be fun as
itself.
hell. Like if you were new, like if I started playing it on PC, it'd probably be fun as hell. Because if you're a new account, you're gonna have a fucking field day. Because it seems like everybody who's new is just everybody who's new. It's fun. It's fun. Like people do this shit. I won't lie. I'm guilty of this too. Where they'll make a separate account to play with lower level people so they can chill out.
Oh, a
instead of
Smurf.
having to grind. Yeah, Smurf. They'll Smurf.
Yeah.
And they don't do it. They don't. Some people. I don't do it in ranked because I think that's fucking with ranked. I don't like to fuck with people in ranked because it's like I don't know. I don't want to make it harder. Ranked actually matters because you can earn shit from that. So if they're trying to get, if the people who aren't good are gonna fuck with ranked, I'm gonna leave them alone. I just stick with casual matches. I don't do it often because as cool as good of a break as it is to go and whoop ass against people who aren't good, it feels so much better to beat people who like actually matter.
Yeah.
Like, people who actually play the game.
Well, yeah, because you get that satisfaction when you beat somebody that's
exactly
as good as
like
you.
Okay, these guys were competent and I beat them. But hypothetically, if you got into the game right now, I think you'd be able to enjoy it because you'd be on a low level account. Like that's it's a good game right now. Like it is a good game right now.
I'd be willing to give it a try for sure again because I never had any gripes about it other than the squads.
Yeah.
But like when I got a kill in that game, it was definitely satisfying.
It's
like
fun.
I got kills and I was like, let's go. You know, kind of like I was like. So
it's very good at making you feel good.
I feel that way about SWAT. Like if I get like a three, like where I just go pop pop pop, I just pop like three people. Like it's so nice.
There's something
Like,
I don't know. I can't understand
so
Halo's pacing.
Like no, with SWAT, it's so nice.
I can understand that. I can understand that.
Yeah.
That was like when we played that big team battle and I dropped a 30 bomb because I was just sitting in a scorpion blowing people up left and right. It was so funny, dude. Yeah, it was actually kind of nice. And that's the thing, like that's what makes people want to play these games is like when I watch a YouTuber doing that, they just drop like quad feeds and then they drop nukes and I'm like, dude, I can do this. Why can't I do this? And then I go get on and I just get obliterated and I'm like, dude, fuck this game. Like I don't want to play this. And it just shuts you down.
Honestly, if I started recording like ReachCon,
I think you should go for it. Like I actually think I don't know if you actually want to at any point be a competitive professional at all. I don't know if you have any interest in that. But if you did, Reach would be your game.
Became a commentary YouTuber, yeah.
The problem with Apex is like the community. It's so the people who make videos for it, they're not funny. They're just good at the game. Like they're not funny people. They're not entertaining. It's just nice to watch how good they are.
So I started reading a book back in like September. It's called Optic, or like it's the book about the founding of Optic and like how it was made. Pretty sure it's by Hector Rodriguez, but like he literally discusses in that in that book that it is one of the hardest things in the world to be a content creator and a pro player. Like it takes massive amounts of skill to be able to be really good at a game and also be entertaining while playing that game because your focus either has to be on the game or being on the entertaining.
I'm not like saying that to like bring them down because they're fucking cracked at the game.
Oh yeah.
They're nuts. That's why people watch them. But nobody watches. There's this guy named I don't know. He changed because he used to. There's this guy named Dizzy, who he joined a team called NRG, who basically blew up over Apex. They blew up because of Apex. He quit NRG because he just wanted to be a streamer. People actually like him. Yeah. But there's this other guy named like I can't remember. It's like Ace something. I think it's just Asu. And people watch him because he's not fucking funny. He's just insane at the game. Like he's a legend at the game. Apex legend. But he's fucking nuts at the game.
I've definitely realized that because I followed 100 Thieves really closely for their COD championships.
Yeah.
And I remember watching them like, you know, playing the tournaments or whatever. And then I would actually, a couple days later, like after all the tournaments were over or whatever, I went and watched Crowder, which was the head coach of 100 Thieves COD team. And he was actually playing Black Ops 4 Battle Royale just casually. And I'm not going to lie, like no shade thrown to Crowder, but it was low-key boring to watch because like the man just wasn't entertaining. He was really good at the game, but he wasn't good at like talking and keeping the stream entertaining, at least in my opinion. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what I'm definitely more of an entertainer. I suck at everything, but I'm like kind of funny to watch because I suck. So I think I definitely lean more in that category. Like, honestly.
I want to find a competitive game for us to get into, but I can't think of one.
Me too. I mean, there's definitely plenty out there. We
If
just
you
have
all
to
got
look.
into Reach, I'm very invested.
I would love to see you go crazy and join NRG for Reach. That shit would be so. I'd be fucking hyped up.
It's probably only a matter of time before Reach on PC becomes a competitive sport.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna happen.
Just
It's
Halo
gonna come back.
overall on PC.
Considering it used to, if
Exactly.
it was ever a competitive sport on Xbox, it's definitely gonna be on PC.
Yeah,
'Cause
just like
esports is
Modern
so
Warfare.
focused on PC.
Modern Warfare is going to be it's going to be a part of the competitive scene as well. People underestimate the size of esports. I mean, it's on the up and coming. It has been for a while now, and it's only a matter of time before it gets its big break and just blows up. I mean, like
Yeah.
there's people that are saying like invest in esports right now because if you do, you're gonna make a lot of money from doing it. And I believe it. I think that's true. I mean, I would agree with that statement. But like if you look at like Call of Duty, League of Legends, stuff like that, Fortnite, I mean, heck, freaking $3 million for the Cash Cup or whatever it was, or the World Cup or whatever. I don't even know. Like that's crazy. A freaking 15, 16-year-old won like 3 mil like during a summer. You know, he's just big chilling and he comes back to school with 3 mil in his pocket.
He's fucking like he didn't do his summer reading, but he won. Like,
yeah, like what'd you do over the summer? Oh, you know, I won 3 mil. You know, casual. I make more than every single teacher here now. You know, like that's just crazy. Dude.
It's a combine all your yearly salaries. I made that 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's literally like the ultimate flex. Is that? That's insane. Like I can't imagine making that amount of money and just playing Fortnite. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine making money playing games. Period. Like just anyone that does it.
That shit would be fun, bro.
Yeah, like big YouTubers, man. Like they make money just playing games. Like that is the dream. That is the passion, bro. That's what I want to do. Like
I just haven't found a game yet that I want to get into like that.
Yeah, I agree. It's hard to do. Like mine right now is Minecraft. That's strictly what I post on my channel, and it's hard to just think of something new and fresh that will bring in viewers because almost everything on Minecraft has been done already. I mean, and the only way to be new and fresh with Minecraft is if you follow like the new updates and the new snapshots. If you're like the first person to post a video on like what's new, then you'll get hella views from that because obviously everybody wants to know what's new in the update, you know.
Yeah.
So I might just start being one of those kinds of people where I just fucking follow the snapshots and I just make videos on each snapshot and update people on like what's going to be in the next update and stuff because YouTubers like that usually start to gain growth pretty quick because they like know everything about it, which is kind of cool. But I don't know. Brian, I haven't really heard much from you this evening. What is there anything you want to talk about?
Brian just fucking falls asleep.
No, not really.
How about this, Brian? Is there any game that you have been competitively into?
Has Brian ever been competitive before?
He has.
I have them.
I'm thinking Destiny. I'm thinking Destiny, Brian. No?
That's not
I tried, but there was just too many tries.
What were you competitive on console?
You know,
S&D on BO3 back on the PS4. Like I used to be a fucking god. You have no idea. Cause I was always good. Get home from school, play S&D all fucking day. That's all I fucking do on BO3. Like fuck TDM, fuck domination. Like
you played S&D on BO3.
Yes, that was the only thing I played on. And I was a fucking god.
You poor
like,
soul.
Clutch.
I
mean, I was good at it. I tried getting competitive with my other buddies at the time. They were like, "Nah, I suck at it." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I just said, "Fuck it." Then I'm just gonna do this for fun.
I never played S&D on BO3. I can't imagine what that would be like with everyone flying around.
You gotta. How should I put this? You gotta play smart and not like, cause no matter how good you are, if you play badly, like if you play poorly, like you're easily fucking dead. Like no question to ask.
10 out of 10.
Like I don't care how good are you. Like if you make wrong one wrong move, you're fucking dead. Period.
That's one game mode that I did enjoy on Modern Warfare, Brian. When I played that with you and stuff, was S&D. Like that was a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. Like just running through with the MP5, bro, just running and gunning. That was a lot of fun. I did enjoy that quite thoroughly.
Because I would get easily like I will go fucking competitive in S&D, no matter which Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think S&D is going to be a huge competitive game in Modern Warfare. I think that's got a huge scene for S&D, especially in Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah.
Like that's gonna be
think
crazy.
That, if Halo Reach ever gets big, it's not gonna be.
What?
It's gonna be Slayer.
Oh, Slayer. Well, you cut out a little bit, so I'm trying to.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Slayer instead of SWAT that gets big in the competitive scene.
Oh yeah, Slayer.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Well-
like SWAT is my child, dude. I fucking
Well, they could potentially at SWAT. No, not SWAT. Yeah, SWAT. Fuck.
SWAT is
Fuck
such
me.
like a. There's such a low like skill like ceiling though, where it's like
You
like,
can get
literally-
complete luck shots like all the
Yeah.
time.
That. Yeah.
And I mean, like it's literally all just figuring out the map and learning like spawns. Like I started like by the end of like a couple days ago, like I can like predict where people are gonna spawn now. And like some instances, so like in our game, Brian, that we played, games on base, I got like
Yeah.
a 2-piece for like our final 2 because like I fucking like rotated the map because I knew where they were going to spawn. Like I was like, I'm 90% sure they're gonna spawn here. And
See,
they
that's
did.
the thing I still need to learn is the spawns.
Yeah, the spawns are the thing. You just have to think what's like the closest area to you that's out of the way, and that's where they're gonna spawn.
If you learn
Fair.
any spawn in any game, you're just gonna obliterate whoever's in that game, because if you
Yeah.
could just spawn camp or spawn trap and you know where they're gonna be coming in, it's over. Like that's just facts. I mean, it's the same thing with Modern Warfare. If you spawn trap someone in Modern Warfare, you're gonna get kills on kills. Like no doubt. It's just how it is.
Except when you're dealing with shit internet. But yeah.
Well, not all of us have that problem, Brian.
And I mean, like it gets to a point where like your accuracy and like another thing that a lot of people struggle with in SWAT is they just spam their DMR as fast as they can, and they're like, oh my god, please hit. But like you realize after a little bit, it's just like you just take a breath and you just wait, and like when you line up, you just pop them and that's it.
I can only imagine how satisfying it is to get a lot of kills in that game.
Oh, it's so
it's,
satisfying.
it's pretty.
Like
satisfying.
I've literally team wiped in 4 shots before, and it's the most satisfying feeling in the world. Like
Yeah,
it's just
that was that one map.
pop, and that's
That-
it.
That one map we played, me and you, with the snipers only. It wasn't SWAT, but it was snipers. It was like that close quarters map. That was a lot of fun. I went pretty good on that map, and I enjoyed that quite thoroughly.
I think you'd
But-
like SWAT a lot. I think you'd be a fan of that.
Yeah, I mean, I still have it installed and everything, so there's nothing saying that I couldn't jump back into it and give it a try again. But I also have some new games that I want to try. Like, I still really want to try RL Craft. I haven't tried that yet. I'm still really itching to do that. And then also I want to do Raft. I want to do that as well. So I got a couple new games I want to be streaming and playing.
Yes.
I mean, we're getting close. We're getting pretty close to an hour here, folks. I mean, is there any other topics you guys want to bring up in the next few minutes or so? Or you guys, you want to call it, or what's up?
I've got nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, I got nothing else
Gotcha.
either.
I
You guys
think
wanna
we
go?
covered
I mean,
everything.
we're
today.
coming up on like 58 minutes, so we're real close to an hour. You
Yeah,
guys
I mean
wanna-
that's fine because we went over last time, so it's whatever.
You guys want to
Yeah.
go ahead and wrap it up here then?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, that is going to be it for episode 2 of the Quirks cast. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smack the like button, drop a subscription on the channel, and also make sure to check out all of our information down in the description below as well. And make sure to share this podcast around with your friends, family, people across the country, anybody for that matter, and blow us up. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, until that next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace. And you guys say bye as well.
Oh,
We
bye.
went through this
Adios.
last time. I don't want to be the only one to say bye. It's so weird. Okay, ready?
Bye.
Let's all say bye at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Okay.
Wait, are we gonna go on go or are we gonna go?
No, we're gonna go on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bye. Wait.
Adios.
See you guys later.
1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye. Brian, what?
Oh shit. See, I thought Aiden was gonna fake it again.
1, 2,
2, 3. Bye. All right, that's it. See you later.